Back in when you were in 2007 and inflation hadn't screwed us all over, you might have gone to the grocery store and seen bags of candy that were about $1 each. In my quest to do these dumb tier lists and not break the bank, I decided why not do a tier list of those. For the record, this is what they kind of look like. This is kind of the vibe, right? So this is generic jelly beans or frijolitos. We'll be going to 4 separate tiers if you don't know how this works. Angel tier will be the best. Tasty tier, aka restaurant tier, will be good. Nauseous tier will be bad. And throw up tier will be god awful. This line between nauseous and the tasty is kind of like if I would buy it again or not. First one on the list is going to be jelly beans. These look, quite frankly, they look massive. I'm not really a jelly bean enjoyer, so I don't think I'll like these. Okay, so we got a red one and a black one. Try the red one first. This is actually not bad. Oh god, the black one was licorice. Oh god. Ugh. That's awful. I feel like there's good flavors, but I feel like there's also horrible flavors. So I would not buy this again. Gumballs are next. These are individually wrapped, which is nice. Yeah, I'm a little disappointed in these gumballs. They just kind of taste like gum. I gotta put them here. They weren't terrible, but I wouldn't buy them again. Next up is gonna be mini rainbow sour belts. Gay bacon strips. I can see it, but shouldn't there be like purple in there? These kind of remind me of the like sour punch straws. I thought the flavor was pretty good. I think the texture is a little bit off, but I think for $1, I kind of have to lower my expectations a little bit. Butterscotch discs. We are now entered grandma candy territory. Like, who the hell buys these? Besides weirdos like me, I am not a fan of butterscotch. The grandma candy continues. Strawberry filled candy, hard candy, candy. I don't know why they don't do this for other things, but I really like the strawberry style wrappers. It's like serviceable, but I'm just not a fan of hard candy. So I'm gonna put it above the gumballs. At least there is flavor here. I'm really kind of surprised that HEB has the permission to sell these. It's the pink thing that everybody knows. So again, there's no real flavor here. It's just kind of sugar. This is Osirium's choice. If you are a sub on my Twitch channel, twitch.tv/Swolekat, I will give exceptions for tier lists in the future. Here are nerds. I had these growing up. I used to love nerds, man. I still like the texture. I still like the flavor. Hershey's cookies and creams. I'm pretty sure at this point, anything that has chocolate is probably going to be in the heaven tier. I think I like it more than nerds because nerds got stuck in my teeth. But they did have more sour belts. So I'm going to try these. I'm going to see if they're any different. They do come in a tray. They're not like cut down. This is like solid. I don't know what it is, but these are a lot softer. I think these fixed all of my problems with the other version of them. Next up is Dum Dums. I think there's 2 downsides to this. Number 1, it's hard candy. And number 2, you have this stick. No, I'm not going to eat the stick. I'm going to put it above the strawberry. Next up will be the blow pop. The idea is that it's a lollipop plus it's a gum. It was the best tasting hard candy we've had so far. And the fact that you get to like chew on the hard candy plus the gum at the same time is a really unique experience. Next up is Whoppers. All right, so the thing is, it is chocolate, which I like. I don't know if I like the aftertaste. I think I'm going to put it right there. Let's go ahead and do the candy corn. Here it is. The texture is terrible. The taste is terrible. Assorted fruit sours. I think this is a quality candy that you can't go wrong with. Lemon drops. Actually, we have 2 types of lemon drops. We got the Walmart one and the HEB one. I'm gonna do the HEB one first. Actually, I think I'd rather have this over Whoppers. So now we're gonna try the Walmart version. I do appreciate that these are individually wrapped because it makes it less weird to go to people and be like, hey, would you like a lemon drop? I only had one out of this bag. I would say this one gets the edge because they're individually wrapped. Otherwise, they're pretty much exactly the same. Milk, caramels, whatever. I don't really care.
Caramel.
I don't hate this. It's just not really saying much. It's not really doing anything for me. I think I kind of put this in the same category as Whoppers. Peppermint Puffs. It's not like hard candy. Like if you chew on it, it crumbles almost immediately. If I'm gonna eat candy, like I don't want to have just like one and be done. I think I'm gonna put it above the lemon drops. Cinnamon disc. So the sequel to the butterscotch disc. This looks pretty much exactly like the butterscotch disc. I think I'm gonna put them above lemon drops. I think I would rather have these. I think just cinnamon is like generally a long-lasting flavor. Fruity filled hard candy, sabor a frutas. Because the flavors aren't that great, but I feel you gotta get enough of them to like validate buying a whole bag of them. Another cheater on the list. The Swedish fish. What flavor is this supposed to be?
This here, I think, is lingonberry.
That was pretty damn good. Yeah, so I'm gonna put them right below my beloved assorted fruit sours, but above the sour belt. Next up, we're gonna do the peppermint twist. So these might be different than the puffs if they're constructed differently. I do think I enjoyed the texture a little bit better than the peppermint puff. We will do Milky Way, aka Toxic's Choice. So this is what it looks like. The flavors aren't coming together for me. I'm not a big caramel fan. I'll put it above the other sour belts. Gummy bears. Ositos. Oh, ositos. I think these guys go right here. Gummy worms. It's exactly the same. The question is, do you prefer bears or worms? I'm more of a bear fan. Gusanos agridulces neon. These are like a bit too sour. Peanut butter bars. I don't know what the hell these are. I've never had these. Oh, it's kind of like a peanut brittle. It's not really doing it for me. I think it's right alongside Whoppers. Another thing I've never fucking heard of ever in my life. French burnt peanut. These are basically the candy shell of an M&M around just a regular peanut. I don't think I enjoy it. Cherry sours. That's gonna be the one. This is certified bangers if you've never had them before. I do like the assorted ones a little bit better. I like having the variety. Atomic Fireball. I was not allowed to have jawbreakers growing up as a kid, so I never really had one of these. I kind of feel like cinnamon is cheating because I'm still sucking on this thing and it still has good flavor. It's the exact same as a cinnamon disc. So what is kids play, you might say? Bubble gum balls, double bubble, jawbreakers, and tongue tortures, and Smarties. So here's a jawbreaker, and then here are the Smarties. This jawbreaker has no flavor. Smarties, we all know these taste like sweet chalk. Imagine if the Smarties were on their own, they'd probably be around here. Same with the Fireball. Double bubble and gumballs are here, so we kind of split the difference. So I think that's fair. Spice drops. Basically, they're dots, but with sugar on top of them. Oh, the black is licorice. I think this has the same problem with the jelly beans. There's just like too many like bad flavors in there. Orange slices. Orange is a good flavor. It's kind of weird how sometimes the variety can be your friend, but it also can be your worst enemy. These kind of hit the exact same spot for me as the gummy bears, but I like them a little bit less because you have less variety. The peach rings, classic dual-centered design. I never really had these growing up. I wasn't really big into peach. This is the biggest surprise on this list to me because I thought I would hate it. I actually think it had better flavor than the gummy worms. Or the gummy bears. We are on to party mints. I don't know about you guys, but I don't ever have a mint or like a party and I'm like, hey, everybody, have some mints. I feel like this is like stuck in the 1950s. I know exactly where these go. They're the exact same as the peppermint puff. The root beer barrels. This was Jess's request. The person who made this whole thing possible. It doesn't transcend the hard candy thing. I think it's better than all the fruit ones, but I don't think it's as good as the cinnamon one. This might be the only hard candy I like. Warheads. Extreme sour, new intense flavor. Oh god, this was a bad idea. The fact that you can have such a intense reaction is like really, really funny. Thanks so much for watching this YouTube video. I will see you guys later. If you want to have any ideas for other tier lists in the future, please let me know in the comments below. I'll see you. Bye.